Hello guys and welcome you awesome watchers. Right, today what we're going to do is we're going to have a look across the menu. Yes, I'm having a few issues with seeing certain people have some problems of understanding what's going on and where we are. Okay, so as you can see, the last episode that we were here, obviously it was night. You just saw a little bit there and you saw the profits that I made that night. I said I would show you. We lost about £1,000. That's quite a lot of money. It's not pocket money, that's for certain. It's a national debt of losing money. So what we're going to do today is I want to take you through a little guide. We haven't had a lot of guides. Obviously the game's only just come out, so it's in early access. But I want to take you through the whole section of these, and we're going to go more in depth on what's going on here. So the first tab here, obviously this is your furnishings and your other stuff for your cafe. This here is the development of the staff. So this is where you can hire staff. This at the moment is the personnel that's available. So there's a chef available. He's a vegetable hater. Francis doesn't like it, but he is a chef. Fruit expert Rocco, he is a fruit expert, and Conan, that is a convict. So there is different obviously stuff here. This is all there is at the moment that's available for staffing. We will get on with a better one later on in the day. Right, this menu here next to it is your main menu. This is the menu for the restaurant. So all breaks down in different sections. So you've got appetizers here, main courses, salads, and whatever you want you can just drag over and put in. Quite easy. So yeah, we've got, obviously at the moment there's not a lot of drinks. We'll get on with the drink side of it a bit later on in this video. I don't want the video to go on forever. I just want a quick overview on what's what. So yeah, when you can make the menu up. You don't have to actually make all the dishes up. Some of the dishes are already done for you, so you just need to drag and drop in. Quite simple. Whatever you like, you can just lob in over to here and it will put it into the section anyway for you. So yeah, it's quite simple. Down the bottom here it's a vegetarian friendly menu. There's a lot of vegetarian stuff that you can eat on it. It's vegan friendly, so that's handy for the vegans. And it's got meat on offer. Obviously you've got, oh my god, nice cow stew that's available, grilled steak, and you've got some nice chicken breasts in salad, or with salad I should say. So that's quite sort of, that's quite simple to go on. Down here you have got the price that it makes to make that dish. So the butter pasta, it takes 91 to make that dish, and this is the time it takes to cook it. So that's 10 minutes and 23 seconds, I'm believing. Can't be 10 seconds because that would be too quick. So yes, it's quite simple here. And then obviously here you've got the pricing. From previous, I've upped my prices by £1 on every single one, as you saw on the video that you just seen a minute ago. So I've upped my prices there to just see if it makes a difference, because we are losing in total about 700, I think it is, something like that. So that's that menu there. So this was this one that we just came on. So this is this one. This is, right, you've got policies. Obviously this is, it's not really policies. I won't call it policies, it's advertisement. So why they call it policies on a tab thing, I'm not too sure. But yeah, this is the advertisement. So you can advertise certain things to get more customers in and stuff like that, but obviously it does cost money, and it costs a lot. I mean, the television side of it will be phenomenal, I'd imagine. 2,000, so it costs a lot of money. At the moment we don't need to. Word of mouth is quite happy for us. We're quite low, as you can see on the right hand side. This is our cash balance and this is our popularity at the moment, so it's sitting on 13. Decisions, not really. I know why they call it decisions, because you've got to make a decision, but this is suppliers. You can actually choose a supplier here. So say reliable tables, for instance. You can grab Reliable Tables. So it's a local company, Reliable Tables Limited. It's willing to sign a contract with you. You'll be able to access better looking and more solid tables. Basically, these are all different furnishings. This will obviously unlock in the game with different other stuff that you can have. You sign a contract, you get more stuff, you get better furnishings, you get better people, you get better tables, kitchen stuff, that sort of thing. You can put a job offer on the newspaper, so if you want more staff or better staff, you can do that, or you can actually hire an agency. Or the free one, there is no thingy with it. Ask around for people to hire. How much is the info there? So you need 75 popularity to activate that. All of these need popularity points. You need to be at a certain level to obviously do these. This here is free. There is no particular requirement for it. This is spent on money side of it. So there's 250 there and 500 for the agency there. So that's basically it. So basically you've got advertisement and suppliers. They're basically what you've got on this tab down here. So the next one is making the recipe. Right, so this is your main screen. This is what you see first. So choose a template for your recipe. Okay, so we're going to do a grilled meat. We're going to call it Grisbo. We're going to call it Grisbo grilled steak. Okay, so that is that there. It's a main course. Here you can click it to be an appetizer or a main course. It is a main course. Never have a steak that isn't. Right, so you click start recipe and then you're left with this. Right, so down the left hand side here you have got a recipe rating. This is the overall rating of the recipe compared to current restaurants level. So it's a competition thing to see how good it actually is. Here you've got the taste. Okay, so first of all you've got the saltiness, you've got the sweetness, you've got the sourness, the bitterness, and you've got the fattiness. Here you've got the flavours and the skill level. The skill level here is the skill level for your chef. So if it's a level 2, then obviously you will he will specialise in that sort of making it. I'll get onto that when we get onto the tabs a bit local down. Here you've got a calorie. This is how much it is to cost, and this is how long it takes to actually prepare the food and do it. So we're going to go to the meat section here. We're going to go with. No, we're not going to do chicken. We're going to do pork. So stick a pig in it. With that, we're going to have carrots. What else? We're going to have an onion as well, and we're going to have potato. Obviously the sweetness is gone up, and we're going to have broccoli. I think that they're going to be the main things for us on this. Here we're going to have, don't need any of that, don't need any of that. We're going to have black pepper. Shall we stick a bit of basil in? I suppose we could. Alright, we need some salt, because salt will knock it down. Just trying to find salt. Salt's there, isn't it? Yeah. Stick salt on it. That'll knock it down. Right. I'm quite happy with that. That's where I'm going to leave it. So it's Grisbo's grilled steak. Well, pork steak. Pork chop really, but you got a level here of 84. The vegetables are good for both your and the planet's health. And then, despite everything, meat is still extremely popular and widely appreciated. Not very good for the animals, but we need to survive in this life. So here you've got saltiness, so it's not too bad. It's a bit more sweetness, but it's not over dangerous. It will come up with an exclamation mark here if it is a bit over the top. So it's 526 calories to make this dish, and it's quite simple. You choose what you want, you lob it on, and then you go by this chart here. It takes 14 minutes and 3 seconds to cook, and it costs me 1.83 to make. Once you're happy with that, you just save the button here, save recipe at the top bit here, and then you discard. Now obviously discard is always meant to be mean that you cancel it. No, it's basically discard is you're discarding the changes on this screen now. So you want to come off. It will save it, so don't worry about that. So let's come out of this. So the next option is this one here. Oh my god, you say, look at all this stuff. Right, this is a whole cluster of food. Okay, so the easiest way to explain this is that this is all the vegetables. Okay, all the way down here is vegetables. Yes, there's quite a lot of vegetables. There's a lot of vegetables in life. So this is the whole of the vegetable aisle. Right, now you've got top bit here. Vegetable, carbs, meat, seafood, dairy, spices, fruits, nuts, legumes, if that's how you pronounce it. I do apologise if that isn't. Other, and alcohol. Now, this is all the stuff that you can unlock. You can see here we've got stuff in white, okay? There's stuff section in white because that's unlocked. This is where you choose it from when you want to make a recipe and your menu up. Okay, so when you're making one like we just did with the Grisbo, this is obviously how you unlock different other stuff to make more stuff. Down the bottom hand and right hand side, you can see we've got 10 points. Okay, some of these are 1, some of these are a bit more than 1. See, this is this different section down here is 2 points. These are all 1s until you get to this. Now these are 2s. Okay, so they cost more. So what we're going to do is, because we haven't got a lot of drinks, we've only got blonde beer, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the alcohol section and we're going to have blonde beer. That's going to take 2 points, but we need it, that and that. So we've got white wine, red wine unlocked, and blonde beer. So now you can see down here that we've only got 6 points left. So what we need to do is we need to have a look and see what else we need to unlock. We need to unlock loads of stuff. Like this section here, we've only got basil, black pepper, and mint unlocked. We've got a lot left of number 1s left to do. But what I want to do is I want some meat. Right, let's have a look, see what other stuff. We've got duck here, ham, so we'll unlock ham. Sausage, we can unlock sausage. So if you want a particular dish or you're looking at particular food for your restaurant, you can actually just unlock the particular stuff that you need for it. So let me just go over it again. Obviously you've got vegetable, carbs, meat, you've got seafood, dairy, spices, fruits, nuts, and so on. This section here is number 1. It costs 1 point to unlock every single bit of food. When it gets past here and goes into this green section with the green lines, it's 2 points. When it goes below this and you get here, it's 3 points. The reason it's more points is because it's more like grapefruit, kiwi, mango, melon. It's more of an exotic sort of fruit, so it costs more. So it needs more points that you need to put to it. This is the bit where you really do need to decide on what you're making and what you want to do. Like for instance dairy, you know, cream we can unlock, blue cheese if you want to, goat cheese, yogurt, sour cream, and so on. I've got 4 points left, so I want to unlock some more vegetables. So cabbage we can unlock. What else? We've got some olives here, we've got green onions that we could do, leeks. I'll tell you what I do need to do, Worcester sauce. I've seen that somewhere. There is Worcester sauce somewhere. Gelatine, obviously good for the fattiness. There it is. I want to unlock Worcester sauce and vinegar. Let's have a look in peas. There you go. Let's unlock peas. Right, so we've done all that. So once you're happy and you've unlocked it, tick it down there and it's saved. So this is basically unlocking food. It's, well, ingredients if you like. It's unlocking ingredients so you can make more different dishes that you want to personalise. So yes, that's basically what this menu is. It's all about that. Hope that's explained it a bit better. If it isn't, then please leave a comment below and I will go through it a bit better with yourselves. Right, so the next section on this is the Chef Advisor. Now, the Chef Advisor takes all the information. It's a bit like TripAdvisor. Okay, so it tells you the reviews on my restaurant. Okay, so the Rocking Horse. So at the moment, you've got the service that is full whack. It's good service. Food, it's okay. You know, it's edible. Pricing's very good. And ambience is very good. These here are obviously the latest reviews of what they're saying. Cheapskate, basically, it's not saying it's a cheapskate. He is a cheapskate. He'd rather pay something cheap. He's on benefits, or regardless of what he does, he likes a cheap meal. So he just put, yep, dinner with friends, yep, I will come again, and so on. Grey hair. So that's what that dashboard is. Reviews we can actually get down to specifically of what they will say. So the old vegetarian here, me and my grandma, you'd thought he's a granddad, but he's the son. Oh my god, had a good dinner. She really liked the place, and she pays for dinners, so we will come again. So this is individual reviews that keep the reviews on every guest. If they submit it, they might not submit a review, but this is everything down here that is regarded of what they've reviewed, what they like, and they put stars to what they have. Here, obviously, there's 17 reviews there. This is the overall score, so it's not too bad. There's no excellence. They're not ecstatic about it. They're 76.5% very good, and average is 23.5. At least there's none for this bottom bit down here. And again, we've gone through that. So that's all this tab is. It's like TripAdvisor in real life. It reviews the customer's review on it, and it guides you to what needs sort of changing by listening to their feedback, basically. So we come out of that. Next one here is this one here. This obviously was on the main menu, so this is where you can buy another place if you've got a lot of money, and you can carry on establishing yourself up to be the tycoon as it is. Here it's massive. It costs a lot of money, so that's all that tab does there. So this tab here, first one is obviously the budget. This was last week's, so this is how it was last week. Obviously this needs changing because the expenditure, that does not add up with that. So there's a calculation gone wrong here. Again, it's early access, so you know we can forgive that. But yeah, there's some issue between that and that. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. Right, so as I was saying before, I rudely interrupted my own self. The second tab here is the expenditures of basically all the different sort of classes. So the blue collar workers basically means builders. So they always need a lunch or dinner. Obviously white collars is known for business, people in offices, that sort of thing. So yeah, you've got upper class, lower class families, and it gives you a bit of interest in what they like, what they don't like. So this person here, upper class, likes seafood and stuff like that. We haven't got any seafood in the Rocking Horse. The reason behind it is I don't like seafood. I know it's not about me, but we might add another couple of dishes of prawn or something disgusting like that. I always think seafood should be left in the sea, and that's where it goes. But I will have a look at that. Excuse me, let me just have a quick drink. Lovely. So it gives you a breakdown on what they enjoy, what they like to eat, what they don't like, and so on. Okay, so this tab here, customer name, this is the customers that have come in since we opened last week, and this is the orders that they had here. So you get an idea on what's doing well and what's not. The pasta seems to be pretty good, and the tomato soup that they're having seems to be pretty good. I don't think I can actually change and put it in some sort of order. But we're having a lot of cheapskates and vegetarians in. I don't think we had any blue collars, white collars, or anything like that, did we? No, so we're having a lot of cheapskates in. So yeah, we'll have to look at that. What's also quite worrying is that they haven't paid for any of their food on this account. All these have not been paid for. These have, but these haven't. That's quite worrying. So yeah, that's basically that tab. There's not really a lot else to go for that. Right, and obviously this is obviously the skill points of the chef. So as it goes up, obviously we get more points. So obviously, if you put all your points that's down here into this, it will become obviously a level 3. So it's 14% seafood recipes preparation time. So basically what that means is that it's 14% less time in preparation that food. So it takes less time to cook or prepare, if you like. And as you go on, as you can see, you can start doing that, and it becomes an awesome chef. Does everything, less time doing it, cooking, preparation's great, and so on. So the points go in obviously there. Obviously this is the furnishing panel that we know about. There's nothing I really want to add to that. So yes guys, that's basically it. It's a very, very quick tutorial. Hopefully you understand a little bit better than what you did originally. If you have got any issues, I'm no expert on the game. I only got it yesterday. There is some tutorials coming out by hopefully the end of the weekend from what Nath, the dev, said about it. So hopefully it will do that. He's sorting a few bug issues apparently today. But yeah, until next time guys, thank you for joining me. Hope you have a pleasant day. And please remember, if you're in town, come to the Rocking Horse. See you later.